Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Hernandez. And they've got rid. Played into space out wide. Beckham. He gets big. No, not the best of headers. And it's Kane. Barcelona finding their passes. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mkhitaryan. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, a delicate chip through. Expertly cut out. Great chance! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Messi gets his pass away. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bastoni over to the other side. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Dijk. Mkhitaryan.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
And now the hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already up. Hits one! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Short changes him with that pass. Palmer. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too.
Good effort from distance. Mane. So what can they make of this? Palmer. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Modric actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Modric with the short one. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. Tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And he's there to retrieve it. Interesting ball. He's in plenty of space here. Shot could be on, and the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez. Now it's Messi. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rudiger getting this one clear. Kvaratskhelia. Beckham. And that has been knocked clear. Mane puts his foot on the gas. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mane. Beckham. And it's Veron. Oh, he's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hernandez. Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Can he finish? Goal! Bayern Munich!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bayern Munich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Beckham. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia gets into some space. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Kane. He's got... Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Beckham. And here's Kane. Musiala.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Çalhanoğlu. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. And he's gone looking for safety. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Palmer. Mane. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold. Modric is there, and he can get that clear. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's hoisted clear. And they win it back again. Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Beckham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he thumps it clear. It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será
Corner number 2 then. And here's Çalhanoğlu.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5 será reemplazado por el dorsal 42.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Big chance! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Musiala.
Müller.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, there's the clearance. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Musiala. Müller is the guilty party there. Hakimi. And he'll shoot here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mane. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. James. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mane. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no, that was never going to make it. Mane is in a really good position out wide. Foden.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can he get onto this? Referee's given a throw. Musiala. Good read, needed to be. And he's managed to get rid.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Musiala, and here's Foden. 4 added minutes on the board. And he's taking no chances there. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. Bastoni tries to clear. Kane. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's been given away. Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on goal. And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, there first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Couldn't squeeze it through. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Kane. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline. This is the time you need that pace.
Çalhanoğlu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kane. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he has been fouled there. Quickly taken. Hernandez. Now the ball's gone astray. Caught offside that time. And here's the chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Kvaratskhelia. Terrific header. Distributed tidily. Half an hour played now. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super ball. Messi. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found, and the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Lovely ball. Can he put it away? And it's in. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. Now it's Beckham. Kvaratskhelia gets into some space. Chance with a header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Hernandez is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Mbappe. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Çalhanoğlu. Bastoni. Beckham. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia. Cafu. It's Bellingham. Serginho. Mbappe. Now the finish! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Bastoni. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That looks a good ball through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the cutback, and that's been well dealt with. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Costa Curta. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cafu. Foden. Kvaratskhelia. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Beckham. Messi in acres of space out wide. Saliba. Oh, easy pickings there. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So is this the start of a comeback? Doku. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. That is good alertness. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mbappe! Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Time for a change in personnel. Roberto Baggio. He could be in here. He's through now. It's shot a goal. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il numero 15. Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Foden. Oh, great, big chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed.
Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And that's definitely not his best. Goes looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe, he's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Musiala. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had it taken off him. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Kane. Pedri threads one in. That has been cut short. Pedri. That's headed upfield. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neatly clipped into space. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Great ball, and he's in. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipate. He's had a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, good spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. De Jong. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. Pedri.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Hernandez gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. And Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. And that face-to-face with the keeper. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
30 minutes gone. Rafinha. Hernandez. Beckham. Now it's Beckham. Koundé. And it's Messi. Bastoni does really well there. He is strong. Rodri. De Jong.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafinha, and they can counter here. Hernandez.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Beckham. Bastoni. He is through here. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Swung over. Messi. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good ball. He shifted it to the flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Hernandez. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's one-on-one. Plenty shapes to shoot. He has done it. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Great hit! It's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's had it taken off him. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. De Jong. Rafinha. That has been cut short. Kane. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Hoisted in, and here's Kane. He's through, now is he in? Can he put it away? Rafinha. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Beckham. And Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Barcelona have a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 8. El
Beckenbauer.
dorsal 23. Beckham.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. And he's onside. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Ligt. Now it's Rafinha. And that's a good ball. That's an excellent interception. Foden. Doku. He's got away. Gets his pass away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Jong. Foden! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Hernandez. That's that, the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the player...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He could be in here. Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
And the shot! They want to be quick. He's having a go!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Szoboszlai! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Backward it goes.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. Bellanova. Martinez. Bellanova. So it is still 0-0. Hakimi. Beckham. And it's Conte. Adams. Nicked it back promptly. Hernandez. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Adams makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lobbed in behind. Out of play for a goal kick. Adams cuts out the pass. Yamal. And it's Conte. And no, that was never going to make it. Beckham. Approaching the half-hour mark. Mbappe. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Szoboszlai. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pedri. Hernandez. It's a sweet ball, that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Szoboszlai. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Conte. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Szoboszlai. He's through, now is he in? Beckham. Pedri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the first 45 minutes are up. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Swung over. Szoboszlai.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal. He is through here. Now the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Hernandez.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Almost an hour gone. It's out for a goal kick. Szoboszlai. That looks a good ball through. He's had a hit! In for the pieces! Dispatched clinically. The breakthrough arrives at last. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Barcelona have a free kick. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Yamal. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely worked. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Musiala calmly anticipates. And here's Beckham. Yamal! Should have equalised.
Lamine Yamal was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. Might want to be careful there. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's picked his way through. And they've switched it over to the other side. Quality ball. Dink through. Ederson can get it clear. And he's had it nicked away. Good effort from distance. Keeper is right behind it. Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. Beckham is the guilty party there.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Beckham. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, how will we look back on that? Barcelona can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception, well timed. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has...
Good effort from distance. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other... Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. Van der Ven. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Van der Ven. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Mbappe. Foden. Foden! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Still goalless at the moment. That is ended up in no man's land. Good spot, he's seen the run. Excellent challenge. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And it's Messi. Szoboszlai charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Almost half an hour in now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Foden. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a shade optimistic. Plays a delicate ball. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been cleared. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, what a pass!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. That's a decent clearance. Foden. Thuram. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Yokohama F. Marinos making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
He's got the shot away! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Foden. No, that's been intercepted. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that has put paid to that. Szoboszlai. That's a nicely measured pass. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Szoboszlai. Now it's Kane.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Just about up to the hour now. Foden. Mbappe. Courtois with the clearance. Foden.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
In with the challenge. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number 3, Pelon Bondi. Substitutions taking place.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And Martinez! Martinez looking sharp there. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. "75 minutes played. Pass is just off target.
Yokohama F. Marinos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 17.
And now they can spring out of defence.
In progress.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, played right into his path. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Mendy. Musiala gets over and intercepts. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Szoboszlai. Musiala. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Can he latch on to this?
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Musiala cuts it out, and they can counter here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellanova. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
He has found the way through.
Number 20.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Lewandowski. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he's...
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a game. What a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Neymar. And they can counter here. Well, that has not gone well. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias. A proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well. Very well, in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader, too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Terrific header! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Mbappe! Distributed tidily. Bellanova. Chance to finish. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Valverde. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Valverde. It's a sweet ball, that. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Valverde deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Saliba. And the pass is intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. There's the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Cleared away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Done delicately. He's gone direct here. Guardiola. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Fired deep towards them. He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. And here's Thuram. Szoboszlai. He's going for goal! And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Well, there's the clearance.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bellingham. Played back in. Tries a shot! They've scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He has found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has been indicated.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So off we go once more. Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram. Mbappe. He could be in here. And the shot! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Climbs up big, and it's come back out to him. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played out to the left flank. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Musiala. Valverde. Big header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he latch on to this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Musiala, he's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a really well-measured ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Saliba calmly anticipates. I think we're just about done here. Now that's well seen too. Szoboszlai.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Could be danger here. Decent hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. It's a mighty effort. Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Just too much on that. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. Rafael Leao. That's very neat. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. João Palhinha. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a...
Climbs up big! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, a breakthrough already. Alvarez. Tagliafico picks it up out wide. Played into space out wide. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Played back in. Well read. And the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. Oh, played right into his path.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Nuno Mendes. Now he's off and running. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. To Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Shapes to shoot. No, he's missed it.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Molina. Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Argentina have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Fernandez. Martinez. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Paul. He's had it taken off him. Nuno Mendes. And João Palhinha. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vitinha. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foot in.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Vitinha. João Palhinha. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Molina. Molina got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets his pass away, and he's certainly onside here. And that has earned... And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Portugal leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Romero. De Paul. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Portugal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Romero spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
De Paul.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Alvarez. And Fernandes. And it's Messi. And Martinez! They've scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
De Paul.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
João Palhinha looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Rafael Leao. Fernandes. Could move up a gear here. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Vitinha. Has a look and has a go. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vitinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tagliafico. Now it's Gonzalez. And he's had it nicked away. Distributed tidily. Oh, they can break here. And it's Cancelo. 75 minutes played. Now it's Martinez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's got away. And the ball is out of play. Otamendi. Romero. Fernandes. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Tagliafico. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. And he welcomes it in.
Portugal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's in plenty of space here. It's a Mighty effort! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Portugal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Tagliafico. Paredes. Always onto this. Oh, good ball. Molina. And he's there to clear it. Rafael Leao.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Fiddles it through. This has a go! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Palacios.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Molina is in a really good position out wide. Oh, the clearance is short. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. And he's intervened well there. Gonzalez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gonzalez. Tagliafico has created one goal already. And Martinez! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yep, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And the action has already restarted. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Romero. He's through here. Rafael Leao with a definite foul there. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonzalez. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Cancelo. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Played it. Gets his head to it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Cristiano Ronaldo is over the first kick, and he does it with poise.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Never looked in doubt, really.
He just did what he was asked.
Bruno Fernandes is looking to do his bit. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Paredes is second man up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Portugal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Keeper's gone the wrong way, and he's put them two in front. Argentina can't afford to miss another one. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. And he delivers! Portugal have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.